Hey guys, we're back. Last time we were talking about games and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm Rick.
I'm John.
I'm Ben.
This is Sonic 3D Blast.
Primary colors.
Spring Stadium.
On the screen right now.
Right? Jeez.
This game is essentially Supersonic Primary Colors, the game.
It really is.
In 3 dimensions, sort of.
Oh, God. But yeah, so like, we're talking about indie games, especially the revival-style games.
Yep.
Stuff like My Number 9.
How was
like
Blaster Master Zero?
It's fine. Okay. I like it a lot, but that one's not inspired by Blaster Master. That's essentially a remake with a couple tweaks. Like it's a remake of the original.
Okay.
It's actually the second remake they've made of the original, and this
I
one's
guess that's true.
less.
It's not a spiritual successor. It's in the series.
Yeah, this one is less souped up than the previous remake of the original was. Like this one's actually a little bit more faithful to what the NES version was putting out. But it's got a couple quality of life improvements, a couple added items that fix some of the more major problems of the game.
Okay.
But I like it so far. I'm definitely enjoying that. Yeah, I don't know. It's worrying because like Mighty Number 9 put an incredibly bad taste in my mouth, and we haven't heard anything from Keiji Inafune since.
Yeah,
like at all.
That's
Him,
a little
concept,
worrying.
everything. They put out Recore. Apparently, Recore was like okay.
What's Recore?
What was that, the DLC thing?
No, Recore is an entirely separate game.
Oh,
they put out a whole
game where they put out a game where it was like this. I think it was a woman and this little like Wesley from Portal 2 looking orb thing that could control larger robots, and it looked really neat. The concept seemed pretty rad, and I guess the game did okay. Which is like, all right. I mean, it's better than bad, I guess, but I don't know. I would hope that they would have figured. Oh fuck! Really? Oh god damn it!
It'd be neat if this was actually 3D, so you could actually see like where things were in
Some
three-dimensional space.
A little more shadow would make all the difference in the world. Oh, dude, there you go.
The right shadow in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. Or the wrong shadow in the right place.
That's true.
Or just a shadow. I don't fucking know. I don't remember the quote. It's a Half-Life quote.
Is it?
Yeah. G-Man is on screen. He's like, "Oh, Mr. Freeman, the right man in the wrong place can make all the difference."
Oh, that's the start of Half-Life 2, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. The right person in the wrong place, or the wrong person in the right place can make all the difference.
That was pretty
good. What
good.
is happening right now?
That's how he speaks.
Yeah.
Basically, this
G-Man.
guy,
Who's
thing,
Howie?
This thing called a G-Man, I hesitate to call him a man because it's really not actually clear. He just keeps showing up over the course of the game in the Half-Life games, and he just kind of watches you from a distance. Like it's always an unreachable place, and he stares at you and usually just walks away as soon as you notice him. He's very creepy, and he talks with this very distinctively broken voice. This is like,
that was actually a really good impression.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Are
you G-Man?
No.
Okay.
You sure?
I'm very sure. Eat your soup.
What?
What? Nothing. I didn't.
Why soup?
What?
Is that from the game?
What soup? I didn't. What are you talking about?
None of us are eating soup.
Oh,
but do you want us to eat soup?
No. Oh, no. I don't. It doesn't. I don't.
I always. Do you eat soup or do you drink soup?
I think.
Does it depend on the type of soup?
I think it depends on the type. I think
you drink broth, but you eat soup.
Yeah, I think you drink soup. I think you drink soup, but you eat stew.
Yeah, well, that's for sure.
Eat soup too. Most people use a spoon.
I guess you eat chicken soup. You don't drink chicken soup.
Yeah, but
you
if it's like
eat
you
it and then drink the rest
soup,
of the
though.
broth at the end of it.
If it's like tomato soup, though, like,
do you drink tomato soup or eat tomato soup?
Or most people still eat it out of a bowl and dip their grilled cheese in it. So I'd still say that's eating it.
Hey, I didn't introduce grilled cheese at all. I'm talking about just tomato soup.
I've been waiting for you to introduce us. It's been a long time, and it's very awkward.
Oh man. So what? Here's a fun thought experiment. What do you think the next series is going to be? That's going to get a distant remake, like distant spiritual successor, that will probably inevitably be not so good. It should. Whoa, hey
They're
guys.
both right here.
It should be noted, I think, off the top of my head, the best spiritual successor we've ever seen was BioShock.
What is that even about?
System Shock 2. A very similar idea. Yo, Knuckles. We've never hung out like this before, buddy.
I thought that Bravely Default was a really good spiritual successor to Final Fantasy.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Yeah, that
too,
game was
yeah.
cool. I kind of lost it halfway.
I heard Blue Dragon was a pretty decent spiritual successor to. I don't know if it was Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest.
the last story also seemed okay,
Oh,
but
God.
I never finished it as well.
And let's talk about the best spiritual successor of all time, Dark Souls.
That's true.
Oh, that's true. That is too. Yep.
And it has its own spiritual
I
successor
get that.
in Bloodborne.
Exactly.
Yep.
A spiritual successor of a spiritual successor.
It's like the happy days of video game. Oh, why did it
And
jump
souls
me like that?
is another word for spirit.
Yes.
Wow.
And
At
I
what
think
point-
those games.
Oh no, I'm gonna be just barely short.
It's not super relevant, but I feel like
Aw.
those games are. If you've ever played Phantasy Star Online, you can like feel the DNA between that game and
Which
Gross.
brings up
Souls.
an interesting point. At what point does it stop being a spiritual successor and does it become a genre?
Yes, great question.
I
Are
say
we-
3 games.
Well, no, I think it's
No,
how
that's more of
closely.
a-
I think it's how faithful they stay to the original. So, like, Bloodstained is obviously a spiritual successor to Castlevania because it
yeah.
goddamn looks exactly like
Yeah.
goddamn Castlevania.
Well, question 2 is like, what constitutes a genre exactly, or are we being too free with offering up genres where like shoot 'em up, beat 'em up, side scroller? Those are all.
Well, you
that was
have-
weird. Whoa.
Ooh.
Hope that didn't fuck up our
Whoops.
recording at all.
Okay. Well, you have
Our
a
screen
genre.
just did a lot of blippy things.
You have a genre of games
It
called.
Looks like we're still good. I'm actually gonna cut the video,
Okay.
but you guys can keep talking. I'll just cut the video for 1 second. Sorry, folks.
So there's a genre of games now called roguelikes, which is all based off of the game Rogue, I think. Is the
Yeah,
name
but
of-
This is an interesting point you bring up. Well, finish your point, I guess.
That's pretty much my point. Like,
Okay.
it's one game that kind of inspired a genre, and now
Right.
lots of games mimic, copy.
And
I
the
mean,
thing is, I've heard the term roguelike applied to like completely different kinds of games.
Roguelike at
That-
this point essentially means a randomly generated dungeon game.
Yeah, okay, because this.
I think there's like a sort of requirement where if your character dies, you restart
Yeah.
and like make a new character.
Yeah.
Or some things transfer over, but most things don't.
But
kinda
see, that's
thing.
that makes sense as a genre in that there's a defined set of rules that goes along with it.
Mhm.
Like I don't know that necessarily like a Soulsborne game
They do
isn't
call them
necessarily a
Souls-alikes.
genre.
That is a term I've seen before.
Right.
Souls alike.
I don't know if I'd necessarily. Oh, jeez. I don't know if I necessarily call that a genre as much as. Actually, I'm going to let myself die so I can have anher shot at that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Special
Like, I don't think I would consider it a genre just yet. But you have games like Neo coming out that
Yeah.
are its own thing, but has a very Souls quote unquote like feel to it.
And Salt and Sanctuary, which is like a
Mhm.
side-scrolling Dark Souls game, but I mean, again, you collect souls, you die at bonfire, like it's the exact same mechanics just applied in 2D.
That's the thing is like, it's a question of does a game's specific mechanics versus a game's rules. Are they equivalent when it comes to that? Like,
And what percentage of the formula is like Ukulele is both artistically very inspired by Banjo
Oh, yeah.
Kazooie and technically very inspired.
yeah, it is for all intents and purposes like Banjo 4. Like, in fact, it's more of a Banjo 3 than Banjo 3 was when you really come down to it. But
Here's the thing. Rivals of Ether just came
yeah.
out, and I really want to play that. And
Me too.
that's, we're calling those a platform fighter now.
Platform
That's the
fighter, yeah.
genre
Smash
in air
style?
quotes for Smash.
Yeah.
There have been others, but
fuck dicks.
The only
Smash
one I
is
can
the-
think of is like PlayStation All Stars.
Yeah,
And,
PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale.
Power Stone for Dreamcast was
Shonen Jump, I think, has some elements of that. They got on the old. There was like
Shonen
a
Jump? That's like an old magazine.
no, I know, but like a lot of the 4Kids anime in the 2000s were involved in that one where they put out a platform fighting game on either the Game Boy Advance or the DS. I can't remember which. I heard it did okay, but I never played it myself.
I'm really interested to try Rivals of Ether, but they appear to have zero plans to put it on the Switch, which is just like. I feel like if you're making a game that's going to cater to Smash fans, why wouldn't you put it on a Nintendo system?
It
That
might
be a development issue. That game's been in development for a long time.
Oh, that's fair. It might
And the
just
Switch just kind of is now here.
I would
Right.
I'm actually wondering if it's not necessarily the game developers that aren't making it happen, but it's possible that Nintendo doesn't want to be offering up a platform fighter before the Switch has one of its own.
I don't think Nintendo would do that if it was ready to go.
I don't know.
I feel like that's exactly what Nintendo would do.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't. Nintendo has very old-fashioned ideas about gaming. Like, look what happened in Project M.
Oh,
you know?
And
like,
really,
like,
every
granted,
single Pokemon fan game.
Yeah, granted, Pokemon M like ripped off assets. Like, well, it didn't rip off. It was a mod of the game. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
but
Smash.
You said Pokemon M, not
Yeah.
Project M.
I was gonna let it go. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm in
But
Project
it was
M.
kind of
like,
cute,
ooh,
so
that'd be
I only
cute.
pointed it out because it was.
Are you coming, dude? Get green. Get back here.
Come in here, Sonic. Come in here.
But yeah, it's. I feel
There
like
we go.
Nintendo wouldn't want to hurt sales of their first-party games by having any kind of rival
Oh,
available. I could be wrong, but
then
that's the
you can make
impression
the
I got
argument like,
Nintendo.
well, they shouldn't release Sonic Forces because it's going to compete with Mario Odyssey.
that's a little different
Like-
though. Plus, Nintendo and Sega have a very tight relationship these days.
Well, I guess we'll find out, but
Can I get back there without fucking this up?
Yeah, I mean, I understand your point, but
I don't know. I could see it going either way.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's
Um,
easy. It's
anyway.
easier for like a parent to buy the wrong
Wait,
game
what? Did
when
I
it's
not-
Rivals of Aether
Oh,
versus Smash
fuck.
Brothers, I think. But like, more people
No.
kind of know what Sonic versus Mario is. You know.
I don't know,
I don't
man.
know.
That's
That's not a
pretty-
great argument.
that's
I
a
know,
pretty.
but-
Yeah. That's a pretty friend I have sitting next to me.
Yeah.
His name is Ben Mooney.
Yeah. You know it.
Oh, yeah, and Rick's here, too.
Yeah.
You're pretty too, Rick. It's okay.
Oh.
Are you having the time of your life? I think I remember this was my least favorite level, so.
This one's not great. I'm just trying to make sure
Take
I can get
comfort in
back.
that.
Here we go. Let me burn this on getting back to the special state. Can I hit the thing? Thank you.
Can you? I don't know.
I can't see shit. There we go. Oh boy, being up in the air is bad.
Jeez, this level's
Getting seasick, man.
Yeah.
Can you take it easy?
Watch, I'm gonna hit tails with the stupid thing, and I'm gonna lose my 7 rings. There we go. All right, let's try this again.
good luck.
Fuck.
Gridlock.
Yeah.
Good luck. Load times on this are a little crazy, and this is admittedly an emulated one because it gives us a better video quality, but I'm kind of surprised by that. Cool whip.
I would get up and get my Switch and see when Ukulele comes out, but
Pretty soon. I mean, you could look it up on your phone.
I
too.
could, but
I will look it up on my phone. When does Yuka...
I also was considering trying, was it Graceful Explosion Machine?
Oh yeah,
Which
I saw
looks
you
pretty
talking
cool,
about
but like, I don't know if I'd go out of my way to play it if it wasn't a Switch game.
it comes out tomorrow,
that. It does. Okay.
Ukulele?
Yeah.
the 11th. I don't.
Cool.
It won't be tomorrow from when this video is
Yeah,
put
this
up.
video is gonna.
but-
This video will be up after that.
Yeah.
So I wonder if you can download it.
Must have been a pre-download thing. Yeah.
mm.
I would love to try that game out on here at some point. I don't know how soon. Maybe that'll be what we do after Blaster Master for our weekendy thing. But I really want to try Snake
Excuse me.
Pass, but we kind
Oh,
of.
that game looks so cute.
It does. I still want to do that one also. It's a matter of which one do we want to do first.
Well, the cool
between
thing
those
about
two.
random Switch games is 1 or 2 episodes and then we're done.
Yeah, I mean we don't have to. Yeah, we don't have to play them all the way through. But I also have no idea how long Snake Pass is or how long Ukulele is. So
I've been enjoying World of Goo.
Oh yeah, you have been playing that. Yeah.
It's cool. I'm stuck at 1, but
Stuck at what?
it's cool. I'm
Oh
stuck at a
shit!
level.
Oh my
in
god!
World of
Oh damn it!
In what I can hear you say.
Goo. World of Goo.
Oh, World of Goo.
please.
It's cool. I like it.
Oh,
Do you really want the speed boost? I feel like you don't
Not
want to go
especially.
fast.
here we go.
Especially.
I think I'm good. I think I'm good now because it's only 2 of these. I don't think there's any with 3. Yay!
That it.
Fuck!
Diamonds off of L.
Wait, we already have a blue one.
Nope.
We totally do.
Now you have 2 blue ones.
But this one's like the
This-
same blue as the other one we had.
This one's true blue.
Yeah, wait, I gotta see these next to each other here. Anytime you want, game.
Do they actually show you?
Yeah.
Oh, they do.
Look at that.
One's blue gray and one's blue
Slightly less
purple.
gray.
Like I said, true blue.
Oh man. But yeah, Snake Pass has been out for a little while. I wanted to do that, and we wound up doing more Blaster Master. So I don't know. I'm curious about all that shit. It's funny because I figured the Switch videos thing would peter out a little bit. We'd be like, oh, we got to look, but they've been releasing quality games like every week.
Yeah, that's why.
It's a
Nintendo
really well done.
That's their strategy.
It's a really well done launch so far.
Yeah, and everyone was like, the Switch's launch sucks so bad,
right?
And then I've been seeing articles like the Switch's launch is great.
Yeah, no, I'm loving the Switch launch, and like it's weird too because we're still referring to it as the Switch launch, but it's been out for like.
Out to launch.
A little, like almost a month and a half at this point?
That's
came out March 3rd. Or
now,
was it March 8th?
Today, it was March 3rd.
It's the 10th.
Today's we record this is the
week.
10th. So, yeah, so about 5.5 weeks. So, yeah, I mean...
But that's still kind of within launch
territory.
Launch. It's not like...
And really, they have the benefit, too, of Sony and Microsoft are not putting out new consoles anytime soon. So, like, they've got all the time in the world to, like, really hone this one down and own the, like... fresh, like the new car smell period of this whole thing.
Well, the PS4 Pro and the Xbox Scorpio,
not
whatever,
new consoles. They're souped up ones. That's the same as like the PS Slim.
I think the Scorpio is actually going to have games that are unique to it.
That's entirely but I mean, granted, that's like new 3DS. You know, like
it's fair.
It's not the same category as a totally new console.
Right, I'm with you.
I'm missing one. Shit, I'm gonna drop these guys off so I don't lose them.
Kids off the pool.
Yeah, I'm gonna dump them. Gonna take a big dump of them.
Oh man, so today, I don't know if it's something I ate yesterday or if it's allergies.
Yeah,
but my throat has been like, just tight, and I'm thirsty all day, and my voice has been like low and weird all day.
That is weird.
Could be. I mean, we are in spring.
It's like day one though. It can't be allergies yet.
It's been spring for like a month. It's like real weather-wise.
Real
though.
spring.
Yeah. Today was gorgeous. Oh my god.
I think so. I feel like as soon as the weather just starts to get nice and things start opening
just kicks
up,
right in.
Yeah.
Go.
I don't know.
Can we? There we go. Yeah. Oh, all right.
But yeah, like when we first started, I was like, welcome to the deep hashtag dead inside.
Oh, did you see?
You're making me really hot
whoops!
right
I got
now.
launched backwards. Did you see the Alpar's animation? He did a
No.
little D-pad animation.
Really?
Yeah, he did.
That's awesome.
I'll have to. I'll link to it. I won't put it in this video because I want you guys to go and actually watch it on his channel.
Oh yeah, that's a much better point. I was like, put it in the middle of our video, but
yeah,
no,
it's
that's
like no. I don't want to
do
like cramp his.
I'm dumb about these things, so
I'll put a little something or other. I'd put an annotation, but annotations are dying.
They're taking them away?
They're taking them away. You can only do end cards and cards.
Because people keep spamming them?
Nope, because they don't work on mobile and on mobile devices.
can't they just make them work on mobile?
They should. They really should, because now I can't do customized stuff in the middle of videos without it being like, here, let me interrupt. Let me just have this thing on the side of the entire video.
Well, it doesn't work on mobile devices or on or Xbox or Apple TV. Like, it doesn't work on any non-computer device.
But
so I can see that.
I don't understand how they couldn't upgrade, like make a modification to the code for that in order to make it work.
There's definitely a point in my life where I would have been like, great, no more annotations. But now I'm kind of like, well, they do serve a purpose.
Yeah, they. Oh, Jesus.
They do serve the porpoise.
Oh shit.
That was a dying horse, but I was going for porpoise.
That's exactly what a porpoise is.
Which
that's what happens.
We got to be a little gentler with Clumple. We learned. I learned a couple. No, I learned a couple things.
I fed Clumple.
Horses can die.
Good.
Well, like how quickly?
I don't know, but we've been bombing the shit out of Clumple.
No, we bombed him once
Twice.
and then we left. We bombed him twice. I fed him an apple.
There's currently a running pool in our Discord server of at what point Clumple will die.
If I kill Clumple, I'll be so sad.
I know. I'll be sad also. Let's find out what happens to Clumple in a different game next time.